What's poppin'? Turn your speakers up.
Turn these speakers up.
You're locked into the illest girls next door.
You can bump it in your stereo.
On BoominLive.com.
What up, y'all? We are back with another one. This is Illest Girls Next Door. I am Rissy Riz.
And I am Yanni Boo.
And we have a very special guest today. We have my guy, YOUNGPOPPI, in the building. What's poppin', YOUNGPOPPI?
Thank y'all for having me here, man.
Thank you for coming.
Most definitely.
How you feeling today? You good?
Today I'm good. Today's a good day. Yesterday was so good. Today's great.
What happened yesterday?
Yesterday I got into it with a producer in the studio here. Became a real big thing.
Well, he wasn't trying to release your music.
He didn't want to do the song the way I wanted to do the song. We started butting heads about what sounded good and what didn't. And, you know what I'm saying? It just became it just turned into a big thing that didn't have to turn into. But we good. Shout out to him. He good.
All right. Is that something that you usually run into, or?
Not often. Usually those type of songs be the best songs. When you bumping heads, like, no, this right here, no, this way, that way. Those songs usually turn out to be the bangers.
Probably because when you go back in the booth, you mad. So it'd be like more intense.
You come off right. Yeah, exactly.
So I see the Norcat.
Oh yeah, Jersey, North, all day long.
Born and raised?
Not actually. I was born here and I left as a kid to Atlanta.
Oh wow.
Grew up in Atlanta, actually. Grew up in Atlanta, Morrow, Riverdale, all throughout Atlanta. And I came back up here after I graduated high school.
Okay. So what was that like growing up in Atlanta as far as like the hip-hop scene? Did that inspire you in any way to do music, or?
Nah, it didn't actually. I started rapping with my cousin back in North on 19th Street. Oh, okay. And was rapping with him throughout all my childhood. You know what I'm saying? Oops, my bad. Childhood, he was my cousin. When I went to Atlanta, I was still rapping, and I met another cousin of mine who moved down from Jersey. We started rapping together, but the scene of Atlanta, maybe it was me not taking it in for what it was for, because I was so mad about being in Atlanta. I want to go back to, young age.
Why am I here?
Yeah, why am I here? Like, damn, can I come back? You know what I'm saying? But no, the scene in Atlanta really didn't do nothing for me up until I left and started being able to go back to visit. Don't tap on the table. Go back to visit, and then was like, see, I could have did this different, could have did that different. You know what I'm saying? Could have mingled over here and gotten over there. You know what I'm saying? Didn't think about it that way up until I left. So now it's like, dang, I need to get back to Atlanta so I can.
Yeah, you could have been part of the Migos. You could have been
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting there with a stuck up attitude, like, I'm from Jersey. I don't want to do this music. I'm from Jersey.
So was this always your dream growing up, or was music something you kind of just got into?
No, this was always this is always something, a passion at least of mine that I wanted to do. My grandfather is a legendary artist, George Clinton. If you know
George Clinton is your grandfather?
Right. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Nah.
Like blood?
Blood is my father.
Bro, you know who George Clinton is?
My father.
Flashlight.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you history right here, right in front of my face.
I would like to think so. Yeah, so I would tour with him as a toddler. My father was a road manager back in the day. So I would be on tour with him.
I'm so fascinated.
She trying to take this out.
This is crazy.
So yeah, that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
Like, so with that already in a family, how was growing up around all the music?
It was weird, man. Growing up, it was fantastic for one major learning experience, but it was so many different genres of music. Now my grandfather's music is influential as it is. His band is what led me to want to actually go on tour, and I want to live this lifestyle. This lifestyle just seems so much fun, especially watching, you know what I'm saying, these older cats do it.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, my grandfather has a big part of me wanting to do this. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's really a fun fact. Like, that's beyond a fun. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, because that man is really a legend, like, in music. Like, you hear his music in movies. Everybody wants a little, like, under the sun. Like, bro, like, that's really crazy. You probably get that all the time.
I said I'm a little young, but I know the music. Right. So it's like.
Yeah, the music speaks for itself.
To not even, like, be from that generation and know the music and for the music to live on, it's like that says a lot.
Yeah.
So that's real.
I usually have to tell people because like our age and our generation, they never really know who I'm, at least not the music anyway, who I'm talking about, and I always reference them back to Good Burger. If anybody our age has watched Good Burger at least one time, and I'm like, yeah, the guy with the color hair and the crazy house. Yeah, that's him. That's my guy. That's my grandfather.
Any advice you ever get from him that stuck with you to this day?
So much advice. Be yourself. That's like the number one.
Oh,
Be yourself.
he definitely was that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's a god in their own way. Everybody has something special about them. It's up to you to go in your inner self and find out what that is, and go out there in life and find out what that is. To get back to the question, yes, he has given me crazy advice. Be yourself is one, and watch out for the labels. That's probably the one I probably took in the most, is watch out for them labels. You know what I'm saying? Because be yourself, I'm going to do that. But them labels, like, he's pointing out facts to me about how they got him. You know what I'm saying? So he helps me, you know what I'm saying, maneuver as best way as he can. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young and I'm trying to find a better word than ignorant, but you know what I'm saying?
You're naive.
Naive, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I still want to do things my own way, make my own mistakes, but he most definitely helps me out.
So do you see yourself like staying independent, or do you hope to get signed one day? Like,
I'm going to stay independent as long as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody, competing with these labels, you're going to need help eventually. You know what I'm saying? So independently, it takes so much money.
Yeah.
It takes so much more money. And especially, everybody's going to fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fall at something. You know what I'm saying? You have to have backup plans for those. Yeah. So competing with these labels, I like to stay independent as long as I possibly can, up until that point where I need a distribution deal, or I need this deal, that deal. You know what I'm saying? I would never want to just sign fully onto a label, though. That was never my goal.
Right. So, like, growing up or whatever, you said you started rapping with your cousins and stuff like that. How old were you when you wrote, like, your first song?
My first full-fledged song, maybe like 11, 12.
Oh,
probably a little younger.
Do you still remember it?
Let me think. Give me 10 seconds. I can probably
10 seconds.
Yes. At least one of them. It was How to Hustle. Just gotta stay on my grind, keep money on my mind, stay ahead of my time. How to hustle. It was real cheesy.
Okay, 11-year-old you.
It was real cheesy.
That sounds like the 25 that we here today.
It was real cheesy.
So what was that first project or maybe song that you dropped and you got a lot of attention from? You were like, okay, this is for me. I want to keep doing this.
My first mixtape, Blood of a Legend.
Okay.
That was my first full length, you know what I'm saying, project where not all the beats was mine, but it was my first. I took the time, I wrote it out, I got everything put it up, put the money into it, yada yada yada. But that was the first time people was like, "This is you." Like,
wow.
you rap. You know what I'm saying? Other than hearing me freestyle on the street or at the lunch table in school. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time. And then everybody was feeling it for the most part.
You ever, like, played your music, like, randomly, but ain't tell nobody it was you today?
Yeah.
Be like, yo, who this? Like, this shit hard.
That's a
like,
test. That's a test that you have to do, because your friends is gonna give you, it's gonna be yes men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your family is gonna be yes men. Nobody wanna hurt your feelings.
Right.
Maybe not a few of my cousins and friends, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, your friends and family are yes men. So I like to get, like, back in school, 12th grade, maybe a year after, I would put on something and just, like, people in my car, just throw it on and keep driving.
Right. Like,
And
it's
keep
regular.
driving, you know, and then you'll start hearing the truth, like, yo, what the hell? Can I cuss? You're like, what the hell is this? You know, I'm like, that's me. Oh,
it's
nah. That's trash. Okay. we going
So do you
we gonna
take
vault that
constructive criticism well when it comes to your music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. School, again, helping out with that is freestyling and rapping them in ciphers and stuff like that. That helps. Well, it helped me anyway build up my confidence, because you can see when you're in the cipher and you're rapping, you can just look around at the faces and see who's feeling you and who's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I also come to the realization that not everybody is gonna like your music. You know what I'm saying? It's how many billion people? 2.77 billion people in the world.
7.2 something billion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like what you do. You know what I'm saying? And once you come to the realization of that, it's just like hollering at girls. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize not every chick is into you, once you realize how to take a no, you pretty much go out there and holler at anybody that you feel.
Can you say that louder for these guys that's in my DMs talking to themselves at this point? Like, please. Like, sir.
Like, when is it gonna stop?
I have left you on scene 10 times.
10 times.
And but see, that's a different era because now we live in this techno world, you know what I'm saying, where I don't have to walk up to you and have to hear a note to my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could just be left on scene 100 times, which gives me a path to try again.
Yeah, I guess so. So what about your mood when it comes to music? Like, how's the process for you? Like, when you're angry, do you be like, all right, let me get in the studio, let me get this anger out? Or when you're happy, when you're in love, like, how does music come to you?
Life. I think life is like a big inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Every day, like right here, right now, I might just jump into a vibe, just talking to you guys and being right here. And I'll go when I get into the studio, or I'll make a jot of it in my phone or something and lay something down to it. Same way with being in love or for somebody I feel, or being angry, like you said. It's just a vibe. Usually I'm in the studio and the track feeds off. The track usually gives me like a edge of the things I've been going throughout the day. So if you put on a rowdy track and I just got into it with the guy in the parking lot, then you're gonna get something. You're gonna get something crazy, rowdy, and angry and loud. If you give me a soft track and I just got off the phone with my boo, you're gonna get some lovey-dovey.
Right.
So like I feed off the track and the vibes.
Well, that's good because it makes your music a lot more versatile.
Yeah,
So that way you can appeal to different audiences and different demographics. Like,
Most
everybody
definitely.
don't want to hear that rah-rah shit all the
Yeah,
time. Everybody don't want to hear that
yeah.
trap shit.
And me personally, I like to write stories sometimes, and I like to be real lyrical and express my inner Pac. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, is Tupac one of your favorites?
He's one of my favorites, most definitely.
Okay.
And but I'm just, nowadays everybody's not into that.
Top 5.
Ooh, top 5 dead or alive?
Yeah.
Boom. All right, let's see. We got. I hate saying Pac and Big first because it's such so cliche.
Right.
But it's most definitely them two.
Wait, who's number 1 and who's number 2?
Biggie is number 1 in my books.
Period.
Okay.
Yes, Biggie is number 1. Pac comes second. That's something that can go on and off a day.
Right.
But Biggie, Pac, Big L, Jay-Z, DMX.
Big L. I don't hear that a lot. In
Nah.
people's
I
top
do,
five.
actually.
People's top 5s?
Big L, he was a monster, man.
Yeah.
Big L was a problem.
So what about, aside, you use a lot of like older artists. What about artists today? Like, if you can collab with artists today, including females, let's not forget.
No,
What would be
never
your
that.
top 5 today?
That's a lot harder.
I know, that's why I asked.
That's a lot harder. Drake.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
You have to. That's instant number one.
Yeah,
That's an instant number one.
Going to the charts. Taking you to the charts.
Absolutely.
Let me see. Chance. I would love to work with Chance.
I could see that.
Yeah. Who we got? We got Migos. I like Migos. Gucci.
Mama.
Gucci's
I
another
like
one. I got it. I
Gucci.
would love to do one with Gucci. Wayne. I got to do one with Wayne. What, that's 4? That's 4, right?
Yeah, that was 4.
All right, one more. This is hard. To somebody who I would really like to do one. Oh, my man. J. Cole.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I like me some J. Cole.
Yeah, Cold World.
I love J. Cole.
How do you feel about that? The J. Cole versus Kendrick.
Like, who's better?
Like, how do you feel about that?
I love the competition in it. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you who was better. They're different.
Yeah.
They're two
That's what I try
entirely
to
different
tell
artists.
people
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, they're
It's
two
like,
entirely different.
Kendrick is talking about something completely different than J. Cole. J. Cole is
Yeah.
talking about how he lived in New York for this amount of years.
Yeah.
He graduated summa cum laude and went to St. John's, while Kendrick is in the streets of Compton trying to get away from the Bloods
Or
and
the peer
Crips, but he's
pressure.
stuck in between.
Yeah,
Like, it's just two different things.
It's like back in the day, if you can remember I don't know if you guys watched the battle rap scene, but
Absolutely.
when Cassidy battled Freeway, it was just like, yeah, Cassidy won, but Freeway isn't that type of a artist. If
Right.
you ask me, he didn't. It was way too different for him to win that battle.
Did you see Cassidy's last battle?
Well, ours.
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't heard good things. I haven't heard good things. And Austin's my man. Shout out to Arsenal.
It got dark.
I mean, I don't know him, but I'm a big fan of
Right,
Arsenal.
right.
Yeah.
Shout out to ours, but yeah, I didn't hear good things about either side. But it's a battle I do plan to watch because I was waiting to see it.
Who are your top 5 favorite battle rappers?
Battle rappers? Oh,
Yeah.
Surf, number 1. That's my man. Surf.
We had him on the show.
Ours. Those like the top 2. What's my chubby dude name? He on Wild Now. Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
Mook and what's my man? Lux.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no way you about to name top 5 and
Yeah,
not put
name
Lux in there. Like,
yeah, no, Lux
are
is
you crazy? Like, if it wasn't for Lux, a lot of these guys.
yeah.
I'm
would
so out of
not
touch
be-
right now.
You're not a
Send
battle
me
rap?
some links, y'all.
You're not a battle rap fan?
I mean, I never really got into it.
Nah, we gonna
Y'all
get you
get me
into
up
it.
to date?
Yeah, most
Because I'm
definitely.
saying like,
Nah, I know.
I know
lot of
these
people-
names though.
Right. No, I know a lot of people don't like battle rap because they say it's too aggressive. You know, it could get very disrespectful.
Should have seen it back in the day then, but before the stages and all the people
all the lights
and all the
and all
lights
the-
and all the
yeah.
fame behind it. Just 2 people in the room like this with 1,000 people behind them. With guns.
With guns.
With guns.
Say something else.
Scary ass environment.
Say something else.
It got real in here.
Like the Murder Mook versus Sirius Jones. That battle, yeah, I'm sorry, but that battle right there, that was a insane environment.
The first battle I seen was Lux and Calico. That was the first battle I ever seen.
Which one?
Where Lux had on the suit.
Lux, and I'm a fan of Calico as well.
Yeah.
Lux ate him up.
He did. He
Lux
did.
ate him up.
He did, because it wasn't like he wasn't even. It got to a point he wasn't even rapping anymore. He was like
He was talking to him.
He was
and
talking
it was like
to
he
him.
was sunning him, and it was just like, God.
And I was just like,
That's
like
the
he
first
was
link I
sitting there
need.
talking about his father.
I'm gonna send you that link. I'm gonna get you that
I
link.
was like, oh, I was like, this is what it's about.
Oh, it be really disrespectful.
Oh my God! And Arsenal's one of the worst.
Oh, I got it.
His mouth
I like stuff
is
like that.
reckless. For, like they bullies like Suge is
Yes.
a bully.
Suge is a real bully.
And mind you, this man stay about like 6'5". He at least 300 and something. But like that's a big boy. Like he is big, and he is like he.
And don't nothing look sweet about him.
At all.
Don't nothing look sweet
At
about him.
all. So like going back to that we spoke about your family life and stuff like that, George Clinton being your grandfather. Do you like use his name to get you certain places, or do you want to build your own platform type of thing?
I want to build my own platform.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
It's
no
good to have, right?
not using his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I can never go into an interview and just be like, yeah, George who? Like no, like I come from that, and it's a big inspiration part of my life. So I do try to keep it to a minimum. I would never want to step into a place and then overshadow myself.
Yeah, that's George
You know what I'm
Clinton's
saying?
grandson.
Yeah,
And that's his dad.
George Clinton, my granddaddy, and like I don't. I never did that.
Yeah.
You also mentioned your daughters to us.
Yeah, that was my next
your,
question.
your biggest inspiration in this? Like,
They're my inspiration in life. They're why I do. They're why I get up in the morning. I would lay down and not do anything if I could. They're the reason that I get up and I hustle and I grind and I change my way of thinking, and yeah, they grew me up.
wow.
I could say I probably would have never grew up until I was like maybe 35.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I probably would have never grew up, and they grew me up. They got me thinking maturely, and they really changed my whole process.
Right.
Yeah. I love my babies, man.
Think it's karma that you got 4 girls? What
It's
was
most
you
definitely
out here
karma.
doing in your past life
I
that
don't-
you got 4 girls?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I mean, listen.
yeah.
I swear to God, I thought I was one of the most respectful, one of the most humble and gentleman type dudes out there. I thought. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was honest with people. Maybe that could have broke some hearts.
So was
The
you
honesty.
honest about the stuff you was doing behind people's backs? Like that kind of honesty? Like you got caught and it was like, fuck it, yeah, I did it.
The Lord was like,
Yeah, I mean,
girl.
he didn't buy it. He didn't buy the apology. But I mean, when it came to that, for one, I was never a big cheater. I learned early that I really wasn't good at it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I learned
Thank
early that
you.
I wasn't good at it because taking time to delete texts.
It's a lot of energy.
It's a
You
lot of
got time
energy
for
and a
that.
lot of work. So, but I wouldn't clarify whether we were dating or not. I would clarify that. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I would clarify it, but they would personally think that we're a couple, and I would constantly remind them that we're not a couple.
So you was in a whole bunch of situations.
Yeah,
situationships, yeah, situationships.
The most
back in my
toxic
day.
shit ever.
But
just as bad.
On the bright side, you could give your daughters the heads up.
Most definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
They're gonna be nuns, man.
they gonna be daddy.
They gonna be nuns.
They
You
going
can't
to-
let them
they
be
going to
nuns.
Catholic
I
school.
promise you.
Don't do it.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm a
Don't do
daddy's
it because
girl.
those the ones who rebel the
Yeah,
most.
you ain't never lied.
Yeah.
You ain't never lied.
I feel like you just gotta trust
That you raise them right.
that you raised them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust the information you gave them.
Yeah, my girls are my best friends, so it's like I can sit there. They're young now, but I most definitely want to get them into the habit of being real with me. You know what I'm saying? Being able to talk to me just the same way you talk to your mother. Thank God, me and their mother are still together. You know what I'm
Oh, that's
saying?
beautiful.
Yeah, because
You don't see that every day.
Yeah, I was never one to do the whole baby mama type thing and a bunch of different women hitting me up for nothing.
Yeah.
So I most definitely treat them as all of them as my best friend. It's like I want y'all to be able to talk to me. I want to be able to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bump heads, not y'all, me and you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bump heads. You know what I'm saying? We will as y'all get older, but I most definitely want this household to be 100% solid. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no leaks and nothing. Nobody feeling no way. If you do feel a way, talk to me. You know?
That's the healthiest way.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you
Like
know?
and instill that trust in them early, so that when they get older and they really start going through stuff and like boy choices, they
go
can be
to my
like, Daddy,
Exactly.
like this boy gotta get beat up. Like
Exactly. And you know daddy coming to air it
I
out.
would go to my dad before I go to my mom, and I know that's strange, but my
Right.
dad, our relationship is like this.
Yeah.
He keep it real, like hurt my feelings. It might make me feel some type of way, but
Yeah.
he
You'll
tell me
get
how
over
it is.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know? So
you know that I'm never going to say or do nothing to hurt you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm doing is coming out of love.
I'm
with
like,
it.
Dad, for real? Leo?
Yeah.
Leo?
and then like they say like a girl's first love is her dad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the love and the respect that you give to them, they'll be looking for that in another man. Like their standards are gonna be set so high, and especially you probably spoiled them so much.
Spoiled them rotten.
They not
Out the
settling
womb.
for nothing. Like what? $40? My daddy gives me $400. You're crazy. Like
Exactly. And like I would never want them to date a 20 to 23, 4-year-old me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would. That's what made me change. It was like I do not want y'all bringing no dudes in here doing what I do outside. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm really on them, and I'm really like I want them to be the best that they can be.
right.
So with juggling 4 girls, how do you juggle that and juggle your music?
I'm still learning.
Okay.
I don't know how. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm still like I just came off tour with my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So she has been home with the girls. She'll be home with the girls for like a month at a time, 40 days at a time, and that eats me up inside, but not more than it eats her up inside. She's there with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning how to juggle it. Right now, I know I need the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have to leave and get the money, and I don't need a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? I need to maintain this because at the end of the day, everything falls on my head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one that everybody looks up to. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for stuff to get paid and stuff to be handled, I'm the one looking at like, why isn't it handled?
Right.
Yeah.
So this is like your job. Like you don't do anything else on the side. Like
No.
you too. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Well, at least you're doing what you
Yeah.
love. Everybody can't say that.
Everybody, yeah. And like, if I'm gonna be doing something 80% of my life, which is working, then I want to at least like the job. You know what I'm saying? And I do like what I do.
You have any upcoming projects
Yeah, that was
coming?
my next question.
Yeah, I have my album coming up, Birth of a Legend.
Ooh, not EP, album.
It's my first album.
Birth
Yeah.
of a
Wow.
Legend? That
Birth of a
sounds
Legend.
deep.
Yes.
You have a date?
Not yet. I don't have a date
Okay.
yet. Unfortunately, I wish I did, but I don't have a date yet. Coming soon though. I want to say early 2020.
Okay, that's
Early-
soon.
Early
That's
2020.
soon.
Yeah. like, God's willing, like February.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? God's willing.
Well, we will definitely be on the lookout.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
Now,
yes.
where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, though?
Oh man, 5 years. I see myself making better moves, man. Making more boss moves. With a wider audience.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Having a wider audience. I don't want to say prematurely that, I'm going to be the biggest thing in the world. I don't want to say that, you know what I'm saying, in 5 years. But I do see myself 5 years ahead of where I'm at today. Let's say
that's a great
way
answer.
Yeah, that's a good way to answer that. Now, we told you in the beginning.
Oh, God.
It's that time.
That came fast.
It
man.
came real fast. See, when you having fun, time go by fast. Dirty laundry. You know what it is. You got to tell us something, something that you're going to take to the grave. A little secret, little dirt.
No names.
No indictments.
We're not looking for that. We're just looking for the juicy.
We just
Drum
looking for
roll,
the
please.
juicy. Okay, hold on. So it has to be about me.
Yes.
Alright. So, what was I? I'll say like 10th grade.
We
We
going
could
back.
throw it back.
Yeah,
Going back.
because I'm still a child then, so you really can't hold it against me.
Oh my God. That's
smart.
That is.
Okay, so 10th grade, I call myself having this little girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
We decide that we were gonna go out to eat, and so we go out to Waffle House. This is in Atlanta. We go to
Love Waffle House.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Missing out.
You never been to Waffle House?
Girl.
Oh my God.
There's one in PA. We going.
Is it?
Yes.
We out.
Yeah. But so we go to Waffle House, and I don't have any money. I have absolutely not. Maybe $1.50 in my pocket.
Oh my God.
So, but she wanted to go out, and I told her we would go out. I forgot why I didn't have any money, but there was a reason I didn't have no money. And we get there, and I order a Grand Slam. Which is like a $10 meal.
Okay.
She orders whatever the hell she orders, and we eat. We chop it up. So time comes to pay. They give us the bill. I open it, look at it. She like, yeah, boom, boop, boop. I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
You hit her with the I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Now, in my defense.
I mean, there it is.
In my defense, I did go to the bathroom. I did go to the bathroom, but like, how can I say this? All right, so when you walk in,
Mm-hmm.
you got the rows. We're sitting on this side. I'm facing the window because I got this thing where the door behind me.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm facing the window and she's in front. So when I come out the bathroom, she's facing the window opposite.
Okay. So
It's not like I drove there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she long story short, she got left with the bill.
oh my God.
She got left with, luckily for me, we went to do 2 different high schools.
Okay. So you never heard from her?
Haven't seen her since.
Wow. I would have hated you.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Oh my
I'm sure. And this is why I have
You
4
ran
daughters.
it up.
And that's the karma. That's the karma.
This is why I have 4 daughters.
Wow.
But for what I thought I was gonna have money this day.
But why
why'd
you
you just tell her?
Reschedule.
Because I had plans, and I seen during the date that my plans, I wanted to smash, and I seen that throughout the conversation that we were having that wasn't really going to happen. So I got to a point where like,
All
all right, cool, I ain't got money anyway, so I'm out. I'm sorry. You know who you are. I ain't gonna say your name, but I'm so sorry.
Years later.
I was a kid.
Oh my God. You send her a gift card or something.
Like something.
She probably married and done forgot all about that by now.
Yeah.
She
I
cool.
doubt she forgot because
She
I
cool.
wouldn't have forgotten
I would've
no shit
remembered
like
that.
It's probably a story she gonna tell.
It's
on
probably
her
something like
interviews.
you just how you laughing at it now. You probably
Yeah,
laugh at
she'll
it.
probably pop up at a show one day and be like, yeah,
Yeah, I
you owe me
remember you.
$20.
Free
bro.
tickets. Free tickets.
But with that being said,
It was a mistake. I ain't want to do that.
Last thing I do want to say. Is there any platforms you want to shout out?
Close it
IG
out.
page, SoundCloud, anything you want people to know?
Well, I was about to shout y'all out first.
Hey, thank you.
Illest Girls Next Door. Thank y'all for having me. This is dope. I rock with y'all. Y'all cool peoples. Follow me, Young Poppy, on Instagram _Young Poppy, Twitter Young Poppy, Facebook Young Poppy, everything Young Poppy. I'm working on a website now, so be sure to follow that. Got Blood of a Legend 1, Blood of a Legend 2 out on that piff on all platforms. Make sure y'all go check those out. And my SoundCloud, Young Poppy.
Can we get the name of the upcoming album again?
Upcoming album, Birth of a Legend.
Let's go.
I
Yeah, so my
That's how you
mixtape
know.
is Blood of a Legend. album is Birth of a Legend.
Don't forget to come back.
Oh,
We'll be
most
right
definitely.
here.
I'm coming. When I drop the album, I'm coming right back.
Oh, we appreciate
Yeah, when I
that.
drop the album, I'm coming right back here, and we're gonna promote it right here, and we'll have something big for it.
Oh, it's lit. It's lit.
Yeah,
It's lit.
most
But we
definitely.
gonna close it out. Thank you again for coming.
Thank y'all for having me. This is dope.
This is Illest Girls Next Door. I'm Rissy Rest.
I'm Yanni.
Bye.
Bye.